If you suspect that you may have rat or mouse activity on the exterior of your structure, there are ways to identify that activity by seeing droppings, such as this, on your porch or patio. There are some ways to eradicate them before they can gain entry into the structure. One of the first things we want to look at is where are they on the outside of the structure. If they're on a fence line, you could do something like choose an actual snap trap. These snap traps in particular have holes on each side so they can be screwed down. At that point, you can bait the snap trap with peanut butter or peanut butter and birdseed is what I prefer to use, and then engage the trap. Then as the rodent is running along the fence line, what's going to happen is snap. And you can catch them that way on the exterior of the structure. As long as there's no openings in your structure, you could actually bait on the outside. And you could use a bait box. These bait boxes need to have a weight inside. That way they need to lock. So they're tamper resistant and too heavy for another animal to shake the bait out. This one has a block inside. You would simply place bait blocks sliding onto the post, where the top of the post would meet the indentation in the box, and then once you close it, it's locked and secured and weighted. These should be placed along a structure where the openings are on either side, with these two holes against the structure, and the rodent enters and feeds on the bait. At that point, it is an anticoagulant bait where they bleed out internally. Hopefully at that point they have the feeling like you would have if you had food poisoning. They go back to your harborage area, which can be a wood pile, some bushes, shrubs, and then they would die in that area. We also have rodent rock, which is more aesthetically pleasing, but works with the same concept with the block on the bottom, the bait post going in these four areas, and again, the post meeting the top of the box or indentation in the box so it's secured once the box is closed. Again, the rodent goes into the openings on the sides, goes in and eats the bait. If you're noticing maybe under a deck area that you have activity, there are some tricks for that. You could, again, use the bait box near that area, but just in case you have dogs that you're concerned about, getting into the boxes, you could just use glue boards, particularly if it's just mice. They're small enough to stick to the glue board. You can put this inside of a pizza box to keep it free of debris. You just open one side of the pizza box and then slide this in and take the paper off, of course, so the glue is exposed. Once the glue is exposed, the mice will stick to it. And you can either use one large one or just a couple of small glue boards, either one, inside of the pizza box. And then you would just change out the glue boards as needed, simply throwing them away. Another thing you can do to get the mice into the pizza box and onto the glue board would be to place a small daub of peanut butter in the center along with some bird seed. That'll lure them in. To purchase any of the products shown in this video, visit our website at pestshop.com or visit our store in Plano, Texas at 2231 West 15th Street.